What blocks this shit? Shit stupid.
Hey, what's going on? That's right. Your eyes are not deceiving you. It's about that time once again. Multi-streaming, Facebook Live as well as YouTube. It's Talk That Stuff 2020. That's right. I'm your host DJ Wide Body. And behind me I got the panel. Been a while. Let's meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. Up first, from Fayetteville, North Carolina, now product of Philly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Big Steaks.
Salutations.
Yeah. Up next, from DC, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Black Man.
Hey, hey, hey.
Up next, from Gary, Indiana, now down in there, Shreveport. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Davenport.
Right on, right on.
From Detroit, Michigan, now across seas. Let's give it up for Jay Bishop.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Up next, from Old Town, Oakland, USA, let's give it up for the Fresh Maker, RTO Beats.
Yada!
From Memphis, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the man of many NPCs, Digger Hertz.
Oh wait, this is not the D Nice IG stream?
No, sir.
Oh fuck. Okay.
From Saginaw, Michigan, home of the Saginaw Fighting Pirates, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for She's Blessed. No, she's that blessed girl.
What's up?
And I am from Jersey, now in Florida, whipping around the Corona like a centipede. I'm DJ Wild Body, and this is Talk That Stuff. I don't know what number it is. We're just on it, son of a gun. Let's get it, and let's go.
Man, that beat is nasty.
What's happening? Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Glad to see everybody. Been a long time. Shout out to people out there in YouTube land as well as Facebook land. If you're here, please like, subscribe, man. You guys got the chat going. Hopefully, there's people that come on here. If not, catch the playback this week while you're working, whatever, driving your car. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm DJ Wild Body. In case you know, this is a little platform we call Talk That Stuff. We've been doing this April of 2016. Just come along here and listen to music, go over projects, talking about life, play a little trivia. That's what we do, man. Let's talk that stuff. Anything goes here, except for, few things that we have on the YouTube kind of laws and rules and shit. But besides that, everything goes, man. So basically, no NBA, no football, no XFL, nothing, man. We just sitting here, man, watching no reruns of Muhammad Ali fights and watching the Bulls dynasty this morning and a couple other things. How you guys holding up out there?
It's holding up.
Holding up?
Are you watching the Dream Team because they keep playing that on NBA TV for whatever dumbass reason?
Did you guys
I didn't watch the Mighty Ducks, bro.
The Mighty Ducks? Oh,
D2 or D1?
it's two. They made 2 movies of that. Oh my god.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, man. So yeah, man, it's chaos going on here, man. Yeah, not really chaos. I can't say that, man. People are going crazy at the grocery stores, though, man. Shout out to my sister up there in Jersey, man. They says no hand sanitizer to be found in Jersey right now. I don't know how that is around the
You
globe,
been
man. But yes, how's it going down there in Louisiana, man? Heard you got some
We've been out, man. They just
news.
said they're gonna shut the city down on Tuesday, so
Shut it down, like how? What do you mean, like
all down. Like everybody stay in the house unless it's just essential emergency.
necessities? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they about to
got the word
they
today.
got about to have the National Guard up out here.
What? What you mean the National Guard? What are they gonna be doing? Telling people to get in the house?
I don't know shit. They just said that we having a National Guard out soon.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm almost glad to be in a small city, bro.
Hey,
For real.
I mean, for the most part, I mean, you gotta have the hospitals and stuff open. You know, I just think if you don't necessarily have to be open, just for the precaution, precautionary. I'm not going to lose my mind. I'm not going to panic. But I'm going to be definitely watch my back, man.
Yeah.
you got to.
Yeah, straight up, man.
I go out today. I came home. I took a shower, washed up, scrubbed down, came down. That's all you can do, bro.
Man, I
But
thought,
not talking to too many people.
yeah.
Right.
I thought I was in Saudi Arabia. Went to the Walmart today, man. Everybody was covered up, man. All that, man. Like,
Hey.
what's going on out here?
Like, because we already on lockdown. We had that a couple of days ago.
So lockdown, what does
But
that
yeah.
mean? Like, y'all can't.
Like Dab said, you can't. You can only go out for essential shit
Okay.
and to get exercise or whatnot.
Okay.
But you should be in the house. So I guess they might have National Guard enforced that. You just can't be out here just chilling at the beach and shit like that. You know, because we have a lot of people trying to go to the beach and relax and shit.
What is
And so I don't even know, but hey,
And they're ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
you got motherfuckers out here playing basketball. I done seen pickup games and shit. Like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas stupid as hell. Like,
all this
all
shit?
sweating on yourselves and shit. And like, nah, man, I'm good.
What's going on, Black Man?
Ain't too much, man. On the home front for as long as I can be here.
No
Nah,
doubt.
that go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man,
And
we got kind of everyone on this panel right now is from different areas of this country and across seas. So we definitely have our own, looking out different windows when it comes to this situation. I'll call it. Like I feel down here is like no one. I mean, they're carrying on a life like nothing's going. Nothing's happening. It's like in the outside world.
motherfuckers is trying to.
That's Florida, man.
Now in the hood, shit, I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
motherfuckers still laying in the grass and drunk how they was the day before. You know,
It's
Yeah,
Crime is
man.
different otherwise.
Yeah.
Ain't
That's
nowhere
like old
near
boy.
as much traffic. Yeah.
That's like old boy with the Corona song.
Oh my
Who
God.
got a Corona?
Corona
man?
song.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
No.
Corona. Corona.
Like,
Don't let me
La
get started.
Cerveza-
Let me
La
shut up.
Cerveza
'cause I-
Machina?
What?
No, you didn't hear me the other day with the Corona song.
I thought
I
Cardi B
got
had
the
one.
virus.
That's Corona extra.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
It's shit that Mono Neon did.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That shit about to be in my head. I don't know why I just brought that up back there.
I seen the video the other day. Somebody took the Ivory Brothers Contagious and made that a Corona song.
Oh no.
Wow.
You're contagious. Don't touch me, baby. Get the fuck out my
Damn.
house.
Wow.
What's wrong with people?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Wow.
I did
What's
see
going
that.
on?
That nigga said, "Get the fuck out my house."
You're contagious.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, baby. Get the fuck out.
Oh,
Hell no.
man. Oh.
You don't want to give me what you got. I'm cool.
Whoa.
Don't want
Eat that
what
shit.
Pause.
don't want what you got. No.
Right.
Nope. Hell
You
no.
got that ooh wee.
Yeah.
That was a reach. That was a reach, Stacks.
What you say? Shout out to Stacks out there chilling.
Yeah, awake.
Yo, stay calling out the
The
reach.
weight, yo, straight up. Hey
They-
man, I
Cut
always
y'all back, so you still got to go in.
Oh no, we're all online. I'm not
they set up. They ain't playing around. Stacks is in the bunker. Shout out to Rod Wallace out there. He been off the grid all week too.
Hell yeah,
Rod Wallace got cabin fever, man.
man, yeah.
Wallace
So
trying
he
to
ain't got
do.
no access at the house. Shit.
Wallace trying to get projects
I
done.
need to get in the bathroom.
Wallace and that bitch like, I don't know how he's done it, but I know he's done it.
Right? Who?
Who left the toilet seat up?
Drink the orange juice. Fucking man, this nigga lost it over OJ. No
shit.
sense.
So he just said that Trump approves COVID-19 disaster declaration for California.
Yeah, but they it just showed where they the stimulus bill didn't move forward. I guess somebody did the old 52 pickup or 52 fake out some shit.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
I see Pelosi's face.
There's a lot of motherfucking idiots out here.
Straight up.
Fortunately.
They come out, man, too.
They in positions of power.
And that's you can see them. But think about it now. You can see these dudes a mile away, though. You know, and like you say,
Yeah, man, it's so predictable.
Yeah.
right? Fucking money grab, man. It's sad. You know they have to do things like this, man. I mean, I just think that, like I said, it doesn't hurt to it doesn't help to panic, but be mindful. This is something. There's people not really following that shit. This makes it bad for everybody else, man. Stay out of places you ain't gotta be in right now. Just till I don't know. I mean,
Call it.
but yeah, man. Life goes on, man. It was sad last night. We usually catching a boxing match or a UFC fight. None of that's going on. WWF, they're having matches without. That's crazy, man. They're having.
We
matches.
we had to talk to each other.
Yeah.
How crazy was that?
Yeah. Right. Hey.
Like and that's the thing. Like people ain't really used to holding conversations no more. So
Straight up.
it's really interesting to see, if it ain't a lot of motherfuckers up under the floorboards and shit once it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Get mad cavities and shit and be fucked around and stuff the motherfucker under the kitchen sink and shit. Can't take it.
Hey,
I'm
It's
dying.
real shit. I mean, people really need to kind of tap in and know what's at stake. Because, I mean, we talking, civil liberties amongst other things.
Right.
You can't even deal with each other. How you going to expect something from somebody else that don't know you from a can of paint?
True.
They ain't gonna come to your aid and give you shit.
Yep. True.
I've been seeing that shit play out at work already. Like, repeatedly. Seeing people with a mask and asking them, do they have a mask? Yeah, I'm the fucking mask salesman. I'm walking around with mask in my pocket. Fuck no. Shit.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that.
I'll
I
tell you
can't say that. So I
I
say
think I realize with this shit for a person that watches I realize probably 80% of my TV watching sports. It ain't shit on.
oh man,
No.
shit.
They
Man,
talking about
I'm playing this shit for a satellite and ain't nothing on here.
they talking about
Yeah,
pencil.
man.
Rerun.
Why do you say that?
I didn't realize it until there was no sports to watch.
They got pencil fighting
So-
championships on first take.
Right?
For nothing.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm on the same boat, and I'm over here flipping through shit, and I'll go on VH1, and I'm like realizing like VH1 used to play like Bon Jovi videos and shit. Now VH1 is BET number 2.
I mean,
yeah, reality TV.
but anything that Viacom pretty much owns in that sector.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, anything that Viacom owns in what used to be the video channel sector, is all every channel that they own on that side of it is 90% reality TV based.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So no longer do we have stations where we can just turn on and we can watch videos like we did when we were in our teens. Because they figured out the best way for their formulas to not have to pay for programming is to come up with reality TV that you don't have to hire writers for, and you can just rent spots here and
let the idiots take it.
But yeah, I'm just saying it's funny because VH1 was for like white people and shit. They played like all the super whitest videos back in the day. Like, they didn't play like fucking Run DMC and shit like that back then. That was
Super
fucking.
whitest.
That was MTV. That was MTV.
They did, but Run DMC was kind of crossover at that point in time.
Well,
So,
well,
yeah.
that I mean,
So they
you know,
thought
they didn't play. They didn't play the most hip hop as beat as MTV.
Oh yeah, no
The
question.
thing I used
There
to
we-
watch on VH1 was Behind the Music.
Oh
Yeah, right,
Yep.
right, exactly. Now it's nothing but black shows.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm
it,
watching fucking Martin and Dan Fresh Prince on fucking VH1.
yeah, because they've totally abandoned. I mean, VH1 stands for Video Hits One, but
Right.
you don't see any music videos any longer on that channel. That CMT television, which was the country music
country
television.
music
sure
television.
did.
That ended up morphing into Spike, I think, and
Yeah.
it's just
Crazy.
right. It's just
But
crazy.
you know, but piggybacking on what you were saying, Hurst, you notice on Netflix there's a lot more reality shows popping up on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I mean they want their little taste of the pie too. So
Mhm.
but I'm like Davenport, man. Like most of my viewership is based on pretty much like basketball and sports and stuff. Like mainly basketball, especially around this time of the year. But like it's to the point now, man.
I started watching that I didn't even think I was gonna be into. That's kind of sports related. Netflix got a series called
Cue ball, something like that.
Drive 16 or whatever. It's the F1 series. The F1 series.
Oh yeah, the Formula
Wow.
One. Yeah. That shit is good.
That shit is good as fuck.
Yeah. That shit is hella good.
I was shocked because I just somebody had said it was good. I said, I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
Let me watch this shit. Nigga, I sat and watched the whole goddamn season.
Yeah, you can binge watch shit now. Get it out the way.
Yeah, it's crazy though, man. But I'm like when I'm so used to cutting on SportsCenter in the morning, I'm getting ready for work and to turn it on, man. And I'm not seeing any box scores or. I mean, if I had $20 for every time I heard COVID-19 or Corona, man, shit, I could fucking buy my own planet.
Yeah.
Right.
They be selling them, man.
Yeah, man, but it's crazy, but it's one of those things that to me it's so multi-layered. Half of the shit I'm thinking to say probably would have somebody knocking at my door, but but I mean it's one of those things that you kind of got to play the waiting game on, because on one hand, you don't know the extent of how dangerous. It's pretty dangerous, but you don't know how much.
Right.
How much you stand to lose from it until you, I guess, quote unquote, acquire it or whatever. So it's one of those things we just gotta wait it out. And I think it's partly. I don't think it's. Nah, I'll save that for later.
Shit. Wait, look. To a degree, waiting might be too late.
Right. Yeah.
But have any of y'all had somebody you know or family member or anybody been affected?
No,
not that I
come
know
down
of.
with it?
No,
not to my knowledge.
And that's the craziest thing. Nobody knows anybody.
You got
I
one?
got one.
Okay.
I got one, but we not sure because he tried to go get tested and they wouldn't test him because they said his symptoms wasn't severe enough.
What?
He had to,
Wait, don't you just have to have flu-like
he had
symptoms,
the dry
right?
cough, he had the fight, he had the fever.
But
That should be enough.
But basically,
basically they ain't got enough fucking tests.
No,
Basically,
I don't even think it's that. I think part of that is the fact that if you're not a person of importance, if you're not a person of importance, they're not gonna rush to give it to you. So if you're not an athlete, if you're not an athlete or superstar of some sort, if you're just a regular average Joe that work a 9 to 5, you're probably not gonna get tested. That's
shit gonna spread things,
which kind of brings you into another chamber of thinking when it comes to this thing, because if your working force is the most highly affected people, why isn't the urgency to get these people tested and checked out and on the road to recovery? Why is that not Why is that not the most important thing on the agenda? So
Right.
I can answer that, but given where we are, I won't. It's like,
Talk to us. Talk to us.
no, I'm not saying that out loud, but there's
Okay.
I got, yeah.
yeah,
Classism at its finest, huh?
we all
We know
all
what's
know.
up.
Classism at its finest. I'll say that.
And sprinkling a little bit of color with it too.
oh yeah, no question.
Yeah,
Of course.
my father made a point last night. I was asking, that's crazy how all these celebrities and big names have it. And he's saying, yeah, they're just like regular people. They're famous though, and they have it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I get that, but I don't get that.
Come on.
because regular people don't have the means or the cachet or the notoriety to get things done.
Preach
Like
it.
as opposed to someone that who is a celebrity or a well-known figure.
I got something controversial to say.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's a lot of celebrities who say they got it. They ain't really.
They really
I
got
don't believe that shit. I don't believe that. Because Harvey Weinstein got it now.
How convenient.
This is a very
I'm like, wasn't this nigga in jail?
I think
Who was
I'm you know what, I'm of that mindset too. When I heard that when I heard that Idris Elba had it, I was like,
Yeah. And then that nigga looked like he was reading and shit.
He was getting ready to talk to Prop Joe about the
But it's crazy. What's crazy is like no symptoms like that. Mitchell, he said he's not explaining any
He's
symptoms.
asymptomatic.
And a couple other, the name escapes me right now, but yeah, that's crazy that no symptoms. So how did you? Oh, he was just around somebody that had it, so he went in and got tested with no problem. They tested him. They didn't have to wait for symptoms or nothing. I don't know. I mean, hey man, at this point in time,
You know how it is.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there's people even with other.
After the Idris Elba thing popped up, I seen a whole slew of D-list celebrities, like Real Housewife type motherfuckers, talking about, oh, I got the COVID now. I'm like, you niggas trying.
I got the rollers.
Yep.
Yep.
Did y'all see?
I got the virus.
Stop.
Y'all see?
Coronavirus.
Stop, man.
Naughty by Nature.
What you say?
Y'all see Tom Hanks' wife spitting Naughty by Nature? Hip hop arena.
No.
Nah.
She was.
Stop.
That's not a shock. If she was singing Ghetto Bastard, I would probably be more. But Hip Hop Arena is a pop song. So.
White woman, rap verse, niggas want to lose their mind and give her props. Fuck that bitch.
Yes, if she was rapping Ghetto Bastard from that same album, if she was rapping Ghetto Bastard, then I would be amazed. But that's a pop.
I remember there was some video of Tommy Loren spitting somebody's verse and niggas was like, oh shit, I'm ready to risk it all. Fuck that bitch, that racist that shit. What's wrong with you niggas?
Hey man, the barbecue invites, man. We can get over that now.
That's what I'm saying. What is wrong with you niggas? Just because a white woman can spit a rap verse don't mean she down with the culture, nigga.
Thank you.
First of all, I'll just say, sir, I don't even know who she is. I just heard it was Tom Hanks' wife spitting the rap, and I heard it. That's it.
Yeah, that hey, you know what? That don't hey, you get one of these chicks spitting Buster's verse on Chris Brown joint, then you saying something.
Hey man, I don't know where she from, but she could be from the town, so she might be
Tom's
official.
Hanks'
Who knows?
Man, get out
Who
of
is
here.
his wife?
I'm just playing, but I mean, Tom Hanks from the town, so he gets a pass from us.
Hey, listen.
Does she got it too?
Hey, until she spits, the Pharaoh, the golden arrow, the flow of steroid, let it go like a bow and arrow. She started spitting that, then we might be able to talk.
She fold the niggas to the shoulder to kiss.
Right.
But hey, you know what's
frost, man.
Hey, Davenport, I do hear.
Pat, when the tools tossed it.
Oh, that's math. Like, I don't know.
What you say? Why about?
Math.
Play keys.
When
serious.
she starts spitting them naughty by nature deep cuts, ready for them, but they're not ready for weed.
Yeah.
But they're not ready for weed.
Start spitting crazy lyrics. Yeah, we so boy. I tell you what, black folks are so open hearted. Boy, God bless their soul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, we too open hearted, man. Too
Yep.
open-hearted.
Well,
Forgiving too.
Smooth, too forgiving.
say it again. Say it again for the people in the back. You didn't hear it.
Man, I've been at that.
Hey, Mav got the ambiance going.
Because you had to sound the Switzerland because they ain't listening.
Yeah. So yeah,
This the same one when walking like he's Jamaican.
That shit just piss you off.
Yeah, we are at the almighty Soul Tavern.
That's what I was thinking. Something like that.
Survive, my man Black Mav on the keys. We
Velvet Lounge.
we have Big Pat.
Doing whatever this damn QWERTY do.
We have Patrick McKay, better known as Big Stacks on the drums. Jay Bishop on the saxophone and the synthesizers.
Can you play?
Yeah, you multitasking.
Hey,
That nigga multitasking like.
R.I.P. to Kenny Rogers, man. 81. Know when to fold him.
And know when to hold him.
Kenny Rogers.
That nigga folded.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's fucked up, man. Good God.
Do so?
Jesus.
I'm out. Too rich for my blood.
Oh man, yo, you got to count. What?
What's that water on the late night show? That preacher that be talking about
The miracle water?
Yeah, you need miracle water, brother.
And if you call in the next 20 minutes, you get a free prayer handkerchief.
Oh man, yeah.
Handkerchief stuff.
They was about to turn my lights off. Then I bought the prayer handkerchief. Now
They getting away with this shit. What?
I got like a year's month of fucking PG&E free.
get these prayer tissues.
Thanks, handkerchief.
Yeah, so ain't really no shit. Somebody from Bon Jovi, shout out Jersey, he got Corona.
They got Coronas.
Yeah.
I got the virus.
Coronavirus.
Singing that song.
Oh, let's talk about sports real quick. Tom Brady goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't see that coming.
AB gonna be joining them soon. Watch.
Nothing like not giving a fuck.
You think AB is gonna
Nick
go?
Foles, I'm happy. I take Nick right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
AB,
Do what?
Hold up, you take who?
You take who?
Nick Foles.
Y'all thought y'all had one.
Hell no.
Y'all thought y'all had one.
Stop it. Y'all
What's your team?
for
Who's the
that.
Bears? Hey, that would not be a bad. Hey, that one wouldn't be a bad fit then, man, boy. I would take Nick Foles over Travinsky any day of the week.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not a bad.
Look what we working.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trubisky,
Trubisky,
dude.
yeah.
always on about the cam, man.
Garbage. Y'all got the
Hey,
defense.
doo-doo nugget.
Bears, man, they ain't gonna do no shit like
Nah,
that.
he's just regular dude. We don't have to. We don't have.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
He's not wearing the crap stains on
So
him.
doo-doo nuggets is like doo-doo plus.
Yeah.
It's like
He's not wearing.
we don't,
You shit 2 times over.
I think they just off the 85 legacy, bro, forever. That's it.
Y'all defense, man. Y'all got.
Yeah, that's it. We'll get a good defense.
That's all y'all
They
got.
just drop
You
85
can't win,
legacy.
champ. You can do it. Your offense can't give them points though. That's the secret.
Yeah.
Now we're going to Nick Foles.
So we think Brady's gonna do something great, special next year in Tampa Bay. You think they're gonna surround him with a team and make a run?
I don't
Oh
want
yeah, speak on it, Hurts.
Nick Foles.
Yeah, we ain't got Hurts opinion on this yet.
I don't have one. No, but seriously, like I was my partner when it first happened. You're like, man, you're one of the few people that I know that rooted for Tampa. And seeing that I haven't watched a football game, an NFL football game in about some time now. What I feel about the acquisition, I think it's great. It's just going to be interesting to see what they're able to do with him in place. And am I expecting the Super Bowl? Nah, not this year anyway. Maybe next year. I don't see them. I don't see them doing that much damage because I just don't see it. I don't get optimistic about stuff like that. Plus, I'm not watching.
You a Buck fan?
Oh,
I've been a Buck fan for some time.
Oh, yeah. I just can't believe it happened. I never would have thought Tom Brady would have left
Well,
the Patriots.
you know what? You know what it is. I think him leaving was more so about proving a point to them, because I mean they had the chance to tie this dude up for the next 3 or 4 years, but they're sticking to a formula that's been working for them for the last 20-some years, and they're not going to change that.
RTO, you a Bucks fan?
Hey man,
why you ask me?
What's
That
up?
hurts.
a little louder, bro.
I thought
My bad.
you were a Bucks fan.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
that's Hurts. I said that's why I asked. I got Hurts' opinion on it because he's a Bucks fan.
Oh, Hurts is the Bucks fan.
Yeah, you know Hurts was a Bucks fan?
Oh, hell no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's I'm the first. I'm 2 Bucks fans.
Kind of even.
Hey, you gotta be ride or die for be a Bucks fan, man.
Yeah, bro. What happened?
Right. I was.
Like shit.
Oh, he said what happened.
I'm going to tell you how I became a Bucks fan.
You gonna have to explain that.
When I was a kid, I was a 49ers fan.
Okay.
When they got rid of Jerry Rice, I got rid of them. And seeing that Tony Dungy, Tony Dungy was a black coach, I went with the black coach.
Yeah, I like Dungy too.
That's funny because that's the same reason why I fuck with the Steelers.
Yeah.
I fully understand that.
Yeah. So when Dungy left, I was like, man, I don't want to be team hopping. So I'm gonna stay with the team that that I was rooting for. Then just what happened, we won a championship that year when Gruden used all Dungy's personnel to win a championship.
Hey man, we ain't gotta talk about that.
Oh shit! That's right. They played the Raiders.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Right.
Yeah, oh, thanks for backing it up. Why?
I just bringing light to where they put some paint where it wasn't.
Hey man, let that bitch stay shadow. It's in the shadow realm.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be a Super Bowl year. I wouldn't advise anybody who roots for the Buccaneers to get their hopes up in thinking that it's going to be a cakewalk within the NFC. It's going to be a lot easier than Brady playing in the AFC this year.
Yeah.
It's still
Especially in that division, yeah, it'll be way easier.
Right, but it's still contingent upon how well they gel and how on page the receivers are with him and the fail-safe stuff that is going to protect him in order for him to make it a full season. Those things are going to kind of come into play.
is going to the Bucks.
Right, but it is what it is. I hope we do be good. I probably still won't be watching the games, but I still pull for him. Pause.
I can't believe, man, we're talking about Lakers season this year. I can't believe I'm even saying that I'm a Lakers fan.
Yeah, man, they messed up a lot of shit, man. That good old 1%, boy. Them 1%ers, they doing us in.
They'll find a way.
Oh yeah.
So why about you still a Patriots fan?
My body's a Giants fan.
I'm a Giants fan, but
I know you're a Giants fan, but you're a Patriots fan on the under too.
They were always my assassins. My team wasn't shit, so I had to do something. My Raiders were my adopted AFC team, but I had to.
You sound like a man
playing with fire doing that.
You sound like a man with no commitment.
No, hey man, I'm a Giant fan through and through, but playoff time I gotta have something to root for. So the Patriots are always there. So I'm like, hey, Patriots have been nothing but good to
that
my
nigga said the Patriots is right, nigga. Of course,
we won 2 championships
fucking
because of the
Patriots.
Patriots. So I kind of
that nigga with the easy choice.
Celtics, Red Sox.
I was a Celtics fan when I was growing up. I was a big Celtics fan. My mom's from Boston, so she was all in the Larry Bird. So when I kind of got my own wings, I see this cat named Jordan dunking from the foul line. I'm like, who's this Jordan dude? And all of a sudden, I started becoming a big Michael Jordan fan. When Jordan left, I left basketball.
I understand that, man. Bird, I like the first name and the state he's from. So, with that being said, I was kind of a Jordan fan. But other than that,
my dad was.
So how do y'all feel about them talking about Luka Doncic as the new Larry Bird?
Yeah.
he ain't ready. They
Come on.
quickly comparable. But
They putting that nigga on blast way early, like bro, like he ain't even play a whole fucking season yet, and y'all got this motherfucker marked as the one.
Hey
He
guys,
nice, but I mean,
make no mistake, he can't.
I ain't saying that shit yet. Like,
Is
no,
Mark-
there ain't no fucking way I can say that.
is Mark Price a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Mark Price?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Is Mark Jackson a Hall of Famer?
Yeah. I would say so as well.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why is that a question? You just put Mark Price in the damn Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm like,
because
Mark Jackson did more than Mark Price did.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Not only is Mark Jackson a New York legend, that dude is an overall dude was like one of the best point guards in the NBA.
I agree with you. I don't disagree that I think he is too. It's just that people are saying, like, how dare you even question that he's all. That dude was a floor general, man. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Straight up. I mean, I can't believe that they would even question that.
I would place him in the.
Mark Jackson was one of the only point guards I ever saw consistently post niggas up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you who else was like that too. Andre Miller was the same way. He played like
you
a lot.
Fucking right on that one. Yeah, that's right.
Andre Miller.
He's gonna be talking about Andre Miller like that.
I'm thinking I'll give it to him, but I think a lot of times.
Oh,
whoa, Jack, whoa.
Oh,
I'm loud.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to you.
It's me, the OG Funk Bandit.
I thought y'all was gonna pass on that.
Ready to back on up.
I was thinking about it. It didn't even cross my mind.
It's been a plausible couple of days, man.
But I forgot.
Somebody said something last night. I forget what was said, but I had.
That's hilarious.
All
right, Black Man Clinton. There's a chance to dance our way out of our description.
Right.
I wasn't doing nothing back in the day.
No more.
Well, I swear, Davenport be having the most epic pauses.
Hey, so wait, they canceled all the student loans.
Supposedly, yeah.
Get out of here. The payments or the wipe the debt?
The way he was like, man, I give it to him. What? Whoa.
Hey, I should have waited a little longer.
So hey, let's elaborate on
the they did cancel that shit.
The payments
I guess postpone, not cancel, but postpone it.
When the stimulus check?
It's postponed, suspended for 60 days.
Oh, it's suspended, okay.
Canceled shit.
Yeah.
When's the stimulus check in here?
I don't even know. If it's passed yet.
Nice, J. Bishop, spoken like a fellow cynic. I hear you.
I one thing George Bush do he give you? He give you some money back.
Like, who ain't nobody canceling no money?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Right, talk your shit.
Preach, bro.
Get
out of here. Living in never fucking land and shit, man. Wake up. It's like, not in capitalistic ass America. Come on, man. Think about a merchant that's trying to profit on pain by opening up temporary hours to have people come out in public, expose themselves to the virus, but I mean, this won't do the right thing for the greater good. Still got to try to make a buck off pain. Still trying to do it. Still,
that's why the fucking cannabis clubs are still open. Anyone to hide, but the cannabis club is open. You gotta get in line for that shit.
Oh, people were selling
revenue coming in.
Selling face masks for exorbitant amounts of money when it's going to keep people safe. I mean, that's a special place in hell for people that do that kind of shit.
Yeah, like old boy who had bought the
all the fucking 17,000 here.
Yeah, that was like right outside of Nashville.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That made me want to go find somebody.
And now he's looking real stupid.
That's all right.
Dumb as fuck.
That's all right, because your boy Donald just came out and said you can respray them. You can respray the face mask.
Yeah, okay.
Nigga, you was something dumbass.
He's an
Well,
ignoramus, man.
Yeah, you really believe the
that
pretender?
nigga, they Davenport say that nigga's an ignoramus, nigga.
Yeah, the pretender in chief.
Every time I see him speak, it is amazing, bro. And they just sit back there and let him talk that bullshit. I'd be like, really?
I think it's so much and it's so ridiculous and a lot of that shit. I believe a lot of this shit is fake. He just putting on a show.
Gotta be, dog.
Because this shit it'd be too much, man.
You guys
like,
ever
good God.
have you ever seen this movie called Idiocracy?
Yes.
I know I heard of it. I haven't watched it, but I know what you're talking
Man,
about.
I'm telling you, man.
Cruz is the president.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I hate to say this, but we are rapidly approaching that stage.
Yeah, I mean,
The dude I feel the most sorry for is that dude, Dr. Fauci.
Oh yeah,
Dr.
man.
Fauci be standing behind Trump.
Hey, Jay Bishop,
did you see it? Dr. Fauci like tell him about it, and Dr. Fauci come up and say, yeah.
Hey, but did you see him when we had the press conference and Trump was like, we call it the deep something.
The deep state.
Deep state. And the Fauci dude started smirking.
He put his head in his hands, man. That shit was crazy, man.
Oh man, I was bugging out. Boy, I was bugging out.
Yeah, this remind me of Moon Over Parador, where we have a president that's an actor and shit.
Oh, you talking about with Richard Dreyfuss in it?
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Moon Over Ecuador.
No, Parador. It's Parador. They made
This motherfucker, Dr. Fauci, is probably one of the smartest motherfuckers in the world, and then got to stand behind one of the dumbest motherfuckers.
Idiot.
That's a shit.
What's up? Cabin fever.
Mr. Wallace in the house. What's
Trail?
up, Mr. Wallace?
Hey, what up? What up?
Pretender in chief. Yeah, that's what he is. But he's not a real leader. No, only he's pretending. Pretender president. Yeah.
I say this. I before all of this happened, you know, I absolutely was disgusted by this dude already. But now that it's such an exposure of not only him but the people who support him.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just mind blowing, dude. It's mind blowing.
Yeah,
It's past mind blowing, bro.
There's an anger I can't express that I have.
Just my friends, man. They just sit back and let this dude do what he do, and I couldn't. After a while, man, I would just get so fed up, man. That, I would probably involuntarily.
You know what I think?
So asinine.
I think that we was all so used to it, the ridiculousness that
I never got used to it.
We just all kind of secretly hoped in our heart of hearts that it wouldn't be something that would require him to be in this position where it's so many lives at stake.
Yeah, on his
watch. Because he's old and
that's a leader for real. You know, like the NBA commission, all these other folks that did responsible acts when this happened. He's up there denying everything. I mean, the governors and stuff have shown that
he's the kind of dude that people kill for being so arrogant and so egotistical. He's gonna cause lives to be. He's not gonna be able to help himself, man. He can't. He got a real
narcissism. He wants to keep the economy up. That's the only thing he can hang his hat on about trying to get elected. He doesn't want his numbers to go up. He doesn't want us to get tested.
When dude said people are dying and never died before, bro. Man,
I have to laugh at
like you don't say.
I was crying laughing, man.
We don't want to get tested.
What did he say? People that died never died.
He said people are dying and never died before.
That nigga wording be all fucked up, bro. Like, good God. I understand what you were trying to say, but that shit didn't come across.
That motherfucker doing that didn't have a press conference.
He was at with a MAGA hat on, bro. Why you got a MAGA hat on?
He has dementia. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And he's not very bright. I mean, so that's a bad combination. Not bright.
What the Ukraine call about any of this shit? Just like the perfect call. It's a perfect call. Trying to figure out, can we get some masks and some ventilators?
About a month ago, I flew back from Houston, and I ain't been sick or nothing, but I flew back from Houston, and I sat with a guy who was from Wisconsin, who was a Republican, and we talked deeply about him being a Republican. He didn't consider himself a Trump supporter, but he said, he felt as though his policies and the policies of the Republican regime represented him. And we talked, and I said, I want you to understand that.
How was that?
If the shit really hits the fan, you do understand that whoever dies, their blood is on your hands, not on his. Because at the end of the day, anybody who chooses to support this lunacy is responsible.
Yeah, preach it, bro.
And I mean, are we live?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sure is.
So I'm gonna say it like this: there's been a lot of stuff that's happened in history that's been wicked against people of color on this planet.
Yes. And
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is one of them. This is further evidence that because of greed, because of this tribalism, because of this blind interest in genetic survival, that's why these people is out here dying. That's why these healthcare and doctors, which is already a shortage of, coming in. All of this has affected American society forever.
Yes.
Forever.
I'm gonna tell you this, man.
Yes, it's big, man. People don't understand how big this is.
And don't, he's
big time.
I think he's an ignorant man.
Scary.
But at the same time, man, we can't underestimate this dude, man, because that's the same way Fidel Castro took power. It's kind of the same way it looked like we're going, because I think he had what's the shit when you lock every martial law. I think he started with the martial law shit in Cuba, locking everybody in the houses, and he just completely took over. I don't think that's going to happen with us. And this time, we're in right now because there's too many guns and shit on the street. We ain't gonna let that shit happen. But I think he wants to be some kind of dictator. And
absolutely,
he wants to have absolute power.
He wants to have absolute power.
Oh, and remember, Fidel Castro had malaria too to worry about.
He does. That's the thing, because he said the Second Amendment allows him to do anything he wants.
Yeah, malaria.
With absolute power, but he absolutely fucking dumb. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's one thing to be ignorant. It's another thing to. It's one thing to be dumb. It's another thing to be ignorant.
He's both.
And a third one.
He's not. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that he's dumb. I think that he has no moral compass.
No, he's not.
He's not guided. Like everybody is guided by a why. Everybody is guided behind a reason and rationale you do stuff. His why is about power.
Yeah,
it's not service of the people. It's not, I'm trying to, cure cancer. No, his is about it's not even, and it's really not even about the legacy.
Nope.
His power is immediate. I want to have immediate power in every situation I'm in. He's not even considering what's going to happen with his children. Because quite possibly, when history looks back at this, if it does it correctly, his family will always be known as the family that destroyed this, that caused the ultimate destruction of this country.
Yeah.
And he's narcissistic too. I mean, everything is self-interested to a fault. No empathy, none.
At the eternal point, he implements himself into whatever it is we talk about. Champion the greatest. He's done the most. He's superior at every turn. And times don't require that, man.
Honestly, what's killing him now is, what's eating him up inside now is, he wanted to be the president to be known as the greatest economic president we ever had. He wanted the economy to be so great under him, and now that the economy is trash, it's killing him. It's killing him.
That was his one feather in his cap. That was the only feather he had in his cap is the economy.
It's all about your criteria for success. Like, what do you deem to consider to be most important for you to view your own success? And for him, it is the economy. He fuck everything else.
Right.
It's the economy. And now that shit is in a position that it has not been in since 1929.
Yeah.
before this thing got blown into a full blown pandemic, he said that he had a hunch how the shit was gonna go away. A hunch. He said his uncle went to MIT, so he knows a lot of stuff. That's how he put it.
No, he said he went to Wharton or something like that.
No, his uncle went to MIT.
Oh, that was him. That's right, him.
So he's a smart guy. So
Yeah,
I know things. I probably should have been a doctor.
And we've never seen any grades from him. Why don't you, if you're so proud of your academic accomplishments, let's see them. Let's see some transcripts.
And the same people that tried to pick apart every single fucking thing Obama was doing, and he wasn't the greatest president. But he had a lot of pressures that was on him based around his race. I think he missed out on a lot of shit because he had to follow suit to a certain degree, and I don't excuse that. But what I will say is, if this was Obama, Obama would be being pressured right now to resign by his own party.
He wouldn't have done with the shit that Trump had done, he would not have gotten it.
He would have been impeached a long time ago.
All I know, bro, is I looked at my goddamn stock portfolio yesterday. Woo! Woo, that shit gonna hurt.
Hey, man, you can hear that, bro.
Huh? What's good? What's good, people? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? I'm just making sure y'all niggas can hear me. I said what's up like 50 times.
You couldn't hear you.
Nobody. No, he hear you for nothing. Yeah.
We can hear you now, loud ass nigga.
Shut your black ass up, nigga.
Bro, but for real, I got one stock that is exactly cut in half in the span of 3 weeks.
Don't feel bad. I didn't even want to log into my shit, man.
In 3 weeks.
Damn.
I didn't even want to log into my shit. I logged into my shit. Every stock I got except one, man, taking a fucking nosedive.
Yeah, and they gonna vote that asshole back in too, man.
I don't think so, man. I don't see that.
I don't put it past them at all, man. My cynicism is at an all-time high.
But you know what's crazy though, man? Since I've been living, bro, there has never been a president that has done any fucking thing for me.
Yeah.
So even with him being in office, it really don't affect me. I can see how.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say.
Yeah, that's inaccurate, bro.
Any president.
No. Okay, you say that's inaccurate. Enlighten me on how that's inaccurate, then I'll counter that by telling you how inaccurate you are.
So let me. I guess the question is, what would you have liked the president to have done for you specifically?
I'm not of the mindset that a president is in office to do anything for me, especially as a person of color. So I don't have this grandiose illusion in my head that a president is going to go and get in office and do anything that pertains to a person of color, especially like me. Well, so I don't subscribe to the thought that it's like, we had 8 years of Obama. But a lot of black people were under the mindset because you had a black president. A black president is supposed to change everything about the black experience. So
and that's completely inaccurate. You're right.
Exactly.
Right.
So you have to understand this: the office of president, it's a tradition. So yeah, if you don't fit now, the only way that the president is ever going to do anything for you is if you fit within the plans of what they're trying to do. Their agenda. If you don't fit up under that agenda, of course they ain't doing nothing for you. But like I said, a lot of us are of the mindset that politicians are in office to do stuff for us. No, they're not. And so that's why people feel so let down and feel so angry and all these other emotions and stuff when it comes to politicians, whether it be your representatives, your congressmen, even your president. Now we know Trump a piece of shit. That goes without saying. But when you really think about it, I mean, ain't none of these people do anything for us, or what we want them to do, and what we elect them to do. Like if you fit within that agenda, that hey, you in line with everything. But when you don't, you just don't. So but you still gotta live, and you still gotta push forward, especially as black people.
Absolutely.
I mean, I kind of agree with that because, like, the one time I can say a president did something for me, I fit to that agenda. is when I was in the military. Because under Bush, nigga, I made money.
Oh yeah, and you know what? My cousin said the same thing. My cousin was
during the Bush years. I got 3 raises. The military took 3 raises under the Bush.
Remember that shit too. That was great. Clinton didn't do shit. He tried to cut the military
back. Well, he cut defense.
Yep.
But every time Bush kept increasing defense.
Yeah, I got a cousin. I got a cousin of mine who was in the Air Force, man, for 20 years. And I remember he and I having a conversation. He said he voted for Bush. And I'm like, nigga, you did what? Then he explained to me why he did as such. I'm like, I guess that makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kudos.
If you in the military and the Republicans in office, you will make more money.
Because it's a war thing. You know, most of them got stock in Halliburton and all of this shit. So yeah, you're gonna get some money off of it anyway.
Can I say this though? Yeah. So there have been several decisions that have been made by presidents in our lifetime that yes, it continued to perpetuate white supremacy, the same system that was in place before we was born. They did things that economically supported rich people versus middle class and poor people, which was the same shit that was happening before. What I'm saying is the presidents up until him, even Bush, were able to sustain a system that allowed people to believe that they had an opportunity to grow, to develop. Oh, go to school, get a trade. You can become middle class. You can raise money. This, that, and the third. All of those things, those things have stayed the same through all of the presidents during our lifetime. This president has destroyed that to a degree.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying this is different. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a statesmanship that existed with George W. Bush, as much of a fucking idiot as we thought he was, that Donald Trump doesn't exhibit.
Yeah.
Because at least George W. Bush had the capacity to express some level of selflessness, some level of compassion, some level of kind of worldly view. Trump ain't got that shit.
No, none.
This nigga doesn't even know when to say. He doesn't even know when to say certain things and when not to.
Yeah, no empathy, none. Yeah, he's a narcissist. A narcissist is incapable of that. I try to tell my wife all the time, they're incapable of feeling. They literally care nothing about anyone, their own family. They'll kill their mother for money. I mean, they're dangerous people, and we're seeing it as a nation. You can't put a narcissist in charge, man. It's bedlam.
I mean, the thing about Bush is Bush knew his limitations, and he often deferred. Bush would often defer. He would defer to change.
And he had the Cliff Notes too. He had a father that served before, so
absolutely.
He had the
problem with Trump is Trump does not defer to any fucking body.
Narcissism, the arrogance. I mean, they're supremely intelligent. Narcissists.
I mean, it's like literally leadership 101 during these press conferences, dog. You do not try to take credit for shit when you in leadership. You give the credit and you allow the people to speak about what you don't know. He doesn't know the shit. These motherfuckers brief him. He doesn't even listen.
Yeah,
clearly.
Narcissism,
bro. He is
narcissism. That's the word that describes all this shit. Arrogance, exaggerated sense of self-importance, arrogance. I mean, they can't take advice. I mean, they have no empathy. They have no feeling for anyone. Yeah, it captures everything.
People dying, man.
It's scary, man. It's like, you know, it's almost like Armageddon or something. I mean, it's like a movie. It's like unreal.
Shit.
My mouth.
Yeah, like wow, I can't believe I'm fucking living in this. It's crazy.
And I'm gonna tell you, let's have this conversation next Friday. Let's talk about what it looks like next Friday.
It's gonna be the same shit.
Yeah, he has no answers.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna ramp up.
Be different.
I think it's gonna ramp up.
It's gonna ramp
already
up.
ramping up. It's already wrapping up.
Yeah, they're gonna shut it down completely.
Hey,
I honestly think this shit is a smoke screen for something else. But
hurts. You're not far off. I believe the same thing.
I mean, dude, honestly, It's a lot. It's a lot of shit that ain't adding up. 2 and 2 is not making 4, man. Yeah, I don't think. I think a lot of shit was put into place months ago to kind of sustain a certain mentality, a certain way of life.
Get your comfort first.
No. But I don't believe any president has had an interest in keeping the middle class alive. I think people are on a full-fledged campaign to demolish what we know as the middle class.
Yeah.
Because it's not beneficial. It's not beneficial for the 1% who dominate the globe.
1%, man. And that's
it's not personal either. But it's not personal.
No, it's not personal. It's not personal to them because they don't know. They don't know.
Oh, absolutely. But they can't get out of the way of the system.
Yeah, well,
you own a company, bruh. You own a company. Your company make products. If I can make the product for 45 cents across overseas, and I got to make it for $1.15 over here, and I'm interested in making as much money as I can, what I'm gonna do? And that's the pressure that they have under stockholders and shit like that. So it's systemic. It's not just this motherfucker sitting back like Cobra Commander, like yes, let me do. I mean, straight up.
They want those. They want those returns, right? Those shareholders want returns. They don't give a rat's ass how they get them. They take a ransom if they could. They don't care.
Think about it like this. Think about it like this. We're in a crisis. Why is there any hesitation in Trump signing this Defense Production Act? Why is there any hesitation in terms of GM and all of these people being like, we're going to instantly shift shit in order to make, you know what I'm saying? We're going to start making ventilators and this, that, and the third. Because GM is like, because GM and Ford and them is like, you know what? In order for us to do this, we don't want to pay taxes no more for the next 25 years.
But here's what's going to happen. He's going to take the economy to the brink, to where he literally chokes the air out of them, and then he's going to bring the economy back by itself. So, like you said, it's a narcissistic move to do something that has never been done before. Yeah. He wants to be. His cabinet watched too many movies because there's no way you can play. You playing with a worldwide economy. You're not just playing with, your own money. Matter of fact, you ain't touching your money.
Yeah.
Your money's not in jeopardy here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as the regular person. The regular person who makes a decent living under that. Their livelihood.
The congressman was selling off their stock.
So, bro,
inside of trade.
This is one of two. It's one of two very clear extremes. Either there is something very orchestrated that's happening where a small amount of people are going to benefit largely, or these motherfuckers don't know what the fuck is going on.
And they don't know what's happening. I think it's the first one. I don't think it's the last one, because I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I know, that these governments are very resourceful. You got a lot of smart people that's at the helm here that know exactly what they're up against.
Not in this cabinet. No.
I'm not talking about the cabinet. I'm talking about like there are some
they know, and there's some they don't know, and the ones that do know are taking advantage.
That's it.
And for them, this is a good time because they don't care about white collar crimes, because Trump will probably pardon them for whatever they do.
Let me tell you this, bro. I'm tell you why, I'm my registration. I just found out I didn't pay my registration. This cop car behind me. Every time they run your tags, man. He ain't ran my tags and did not pull me over. First time ever. The other day I got pulled over. I just didn't get checked.
They're not fucking with nobody right now.
Like, he left me alone. Motherfucker turn off. Like, I'm ready to pull myself over. He made a right. I'm like, hell no. That's it. That ain't right there, bro.
Lesson to that story. Go get your registration, nigga.
No, I'm doing it online, man. I'm not going down there. I don't think you can either. I got to do it online, but I got some issues. Yeah. It timed me out, and I got to wait a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I did both of my vehicles online.
I gotta change my
address. He ain't trying to talk to you and you breathe on him and shit, man. No. He got quarantine himself.
Officer, hold on.
Hey, here in Detroit.
Then he saw what color you was too. Oh no, hell no.
And
here in Detroit, they had to quarantine a whole precinct. 152 police officers.
Wow.
They had to quarantine all of them.
Damn.
Ooh, I know niggas with Earl Flynn and they ass off up there.
Right?
Let me tell you like this.
Nigga.
Let me tell you like this. That's what I'm saying. Wait until Thursday or Friday of this week when motherfuckers ain't getting paid and people start getting hungry.
It's about to be some Mad Max shit. That's what's coming.
Hey, man, listen.
It's about to get ugly, man. That's why
That's why they bringing these damn tanks and shit in. These armored vehicles.
You notice that too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's odd.
Heat close and shit right about now.
A couple weeks ago, I went to go pick my Range Rover up, man, and from the mechanic, and so me,
right there.
Say it again.
Baller.
Go ahead.
I heard David say something snidely.
Snidely. He called that nigga snidely.
But my wife was dropping me off at Goodyear, and just so happened I was looking. I said, man, where the fuck these white boys coming from and running and shit? And so my wife was like, oh, that's those guys. When I passed you early, those guys were coming from the National Guard. And dude, I've been living in this area for quite some time. I've never seen the National Guard work out and run laps in our neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, And it was just so funny that when we saw this, as I got my truck and I went home, I was like, you know what? There's some shit about to pop off. I said that's random as fuck. I said I've never seen these people, do exercises in this area like they've been doing. Mm-hmm. Crazy shit, but ain't nothing by coincidence or happenstance. It's
or an opportunity presents itself and motherfuckers activate and takes the situation and turn it to where they trying to, push their agendas and whatever they trying to do. See?
Exactly. That's what they do. And but at the same time, I mean, I have some weird views on it too. That if you look at it, and it's gonna.
I don't think it's weird. I think you're validating your thinking because.
I'm about to say, but let me just say it. I think there's a certain leveling going on too. If you look at kind of the who of this, it's not affecting us that much. If you look at us, I mean, you look at how we're living. We're the mass.
Don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit.
We're gonna affect them.
No, I'm speaking of a more of a spiritual level that I think there's some deeper.
I got you.
Yeah. We done been through too much at this.
But it's some motherfuckers out here knowing the fuck too.
There's some sins that need to be atoned. I think some atoning is going on that nobody want to talk about that either. But I think that's exactly what's happening. I think.
Well, I want to ask y'all this because being in Japan is either A, flatten the curve because the cases aren't going up, or they're underreporting the cases. Either one could be true.
Mm-hmm.
But why do y'all think that America is having such a hard time versus like here?
China. I can answer that.
I can answer that too. Yeah. Go ahead.
I got my own ideas. I want to hear what y'all think.
Yep.
Because I think state governments are too afraid to really put their foot down, and they may not be able to put their foot down and tell motherfuckers you can't do shit. You can't do shit until this shit get resolved. They cannot do that because people are too fucking resilient. They are too resilient, which is a good thing. But people hard-headed as fuck. And truth be told, I think that it's a lot of people that kind of looking at the numbers and being like, okay, 1,000 motherfuckers got it, but it's 11 million people that live in this area. You know what I'm saying? And they like, okay, so tell me how many motherfuckers had the flu. Like everybody is punching holes in it. Everybody is like punching holes in it. That's why I think it's happening that way here.
I got a theory too. I think it's a deeper limitation in U.S. culture. I think that the hedonism and narcissism and selfishness of open culture like ours,
a lot of it has to do with
people don't give a fuck about people.
Look at the head. Look at where the information is coming from. Look at what the head is doing.
We We don't care
The
about
head is one of the worst ones. So what you think everything under that gonna do? It's gonna follow
we
through.
are selfish, hedonistic motherfuckers. We're gonna do whatever they got. We washing hands, but they won't wear condoms, having sex, and doing all this other crazy shit they do.
I know that
It's selfishness,
a lot of,
man.
When the first
Clean
case
hands,
popped
dirty
up here,
dick.
a lot of
That's fucking nasty as hell.
on Pornhub.
Your hands clean as hell, asshole dirty than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Right.
Clean. On the next clean hand, dirty dick.
yeah. It's like, come on, man. That's selfishness, man.
Gerald comes clean about his exploits.
We the feel good nation. Do what feels good. You know, damn the other person. There's no greater good mentality in America. It never has been either.
Man,
I know when the first cases popped up here, a lot of the first cases was on that goddamn cruise ship. And the first thing Japan said was, you niggas can't come off of that cruise ship.
That's what I'm saying.
but let me ask you this too.
The second thing they did was they immediately closed all the schools.
Close off
The
what?
first to close the schools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me ask you this. I'm probably a little too loud. Yeah, let me ask you this though. Nah, you know what? I'll say that for after dark. I don't want to say too much because I just don't need to. Yeah, you know where I'm getting. You know where I'm going with this.
I'm over here eating cup of noodles.
But you
So
know,
this is for talk that stuff, ain't it?
yeah, that's what they call it.
And as a practicing germaphobe, this ain't new for me. I always do this shit. I don't touch elevator buttons and door handles and rails anyway.
That's another thing. Japan has a culture of not really touching and all that touchy-feely shit.
Yeah, I mean
they still greet by bowing. Fuck a handshake.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, certain people, it's a new thing to wash their hands. They leave the bathroom and you know shake the pinky and walk out and just or wipe their ass and walk out. But now you gotta have hand sanitizer. You've been washing our hands for generations.
They shake the pinky, young.
I need him to clarify that myself. What is
I'm talking about in terms of color. Yeah, I'm giving a shaded color reference. See, we on the other hand wash our hands. We have black mamas that say
shake the pinky.
Some of us, but there's some dirty niggas out here too.
Shake the pinky,
nigga. Right?
We didn't play that, man.
Oh my God!
This ain't new. This ain't new. We wash our hands. You use disinfectant. You use bleach.
Who's out here with the? Who's going to admit they out here with the pinky shaking?
I'll tell you, man. Who's gonna take the weight?
Hey,
nigga, what?
How many of y'all mom would chop your head off if you wash your hands in the kitchen sink?
Holy shit!
Man, listen, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Man. That's why I was glad when I got grown, so I could wash my hands in the sink. That shit was like. Hey, like now, I watch. Hey, I pay the bills. This bitch, I wash my hands anywhere I want to.
Nigga,
the black
I
mama
almost burnt my motherfucking DNA off my fingers one day watching that shit.
But my mother-in-law, she's real big on that. Like I was up at their house eating one Sunday, and she was like, "I know you're not washing your hands in my sink." I was still scrubbing them bitches right there in the sink.
Damn.
At that, I was like,
where else do you wash them? Shit.
Right, but you know. I got it because she was cooking too. So
we don't play that mess. I mean, this stuff we've always lived by.
Said, shake the pinky, bro.
Be clean. I see Bob leave out the bathroom, take a shit, just walk out, be shaking.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've seen a guy in my younger days. I seen this guy, man.
Let's not go here.
I seen this guy go to the bathroom, bro. Man, go to the urinal, man. Use the restroom. Come back in the break room, man. Open the whole big ass bag of Lay's and eat from it. They have the nerve to offer you some.
Damn, nigga fell out.
Motherfucker got a lapel mic in his pocket, don't he?
Damn, bro.
Hey, nigga sound like in other news. Roger
right?
God damn.
Right, that's the first thing I thought about. That's the first fucking question I thought about.
Cut your motherfucker, man. Give me a body here, man. Cut your fucking
out of this country, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
I keep telling y'all that dude. He used to be a newscaster here, man. Oh my god,
this country ass shit,
man. I love to have a beer with that nigga and find out what his thought process was.
Bruh, he like, you know the news. Budget cutbacks for the new schools. Yeah. What the fuck? Country motherfucker, man. Get me out this country. Shit out of my eyes.
Magic number 3 was
kamikaze fly.
For the band De La Soul.
That was a horse fly, bro.
Hanging out with 2 Simmons and shit. What the fuck was that?
The Magic number
Right.
All of my eyes, all of my man. Get me out this country, motherfucker, man.
He had the motherfucking LeVar Burton suit on too.
Hey, but you gotta peep him out before he get out of character, man. Right. Other news. Bunch of comebacks for the new school have been
approved. He was adjusting his time walking away from the gate, man. That motherfucking fly. Fly here, motherfucking 270. Flew right down that nigga windpipe. That nigga said,
all in my motherfucking mouth. I can't do this shit, man. Get me out this mother.
Yo.
Man, good old Isaac Curry, man.
Fucking fly had Timberlands on, laying right on that nigga
tongue. He had on some lugs, nigga.
Man, hey. Lugs with an S.
Yeah. He had the Android edition joints on.
That's so fucked up.
Hey, I learned from the best.
Let's note it was not me this time.
I learned from the best.
Yeah, RTO.
I never said such words.
Right. Look, it's always niggas that start shit that know the shit.
Right.
See how that go?
Nah, but it's deeply rooted in what we thinking it is, man. Because I don't think I shared the video that I saw. But I think like somebody just said earlier, I think either one or two things: either they don't know what's going on, or they know what's going on, but they use it to their advantage. So,
yep,
yeah.
And as much as this country manufactures shit, useless shit, by the way, every day, you're telling me you can't master at the drop of a hat, declare an emergency, and get shit manufactured to the point where it safeguards the people of this country.
I think if you wanted to.
Right, if you want to, but it also plays to the point where, like, okay, well, if you're not rushing to get this done, is there really a threat here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just not a threat to them. Maybe.
Of course.
Well, that's for them to know and you to find out.
But the narrative is that it is, because you got Rand Paul that's fucking positive for the shit. Yeah. You got Kevin Durant. You got fucking football players and celebrities.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't wait till this call. I can't wait till this call is over with, man. I got a video, man, and you know most people might not buy into it, but a lot of the shit in this video makes a lot of sense to me, and that's why I tell people I'm not boo-hooing the fact that this is a serious situation that we all in, but I'm not in panic mode either.
I want to know how Weinstein get it, and this motherfucker's supposed to be in jail, isolated.
Yeah, but you know
he's so-called sick.
I'm sure it's a bunch of motherfuckers in jail with the shit.
No, well, I'm saying he's supposed to be isolated, right? Because he's sick, right?
Or yeah, but you know, I'm like
him being a celebrity or whatnot.
A lot of people are doing.
I don't think this motherfucker
are cloud chasing with this shit, man. I think a lot of people are really.
I don't see him walking the main yard with everyone else, or rolling the main yard in a wheelchair.
I think this is the whole. You know, when the shit happened in France and everybody was I stand with France and shit. Oh, let me see if I can find this shit real quick.
I wish he'd get to meet Fleece Johnson. That's what I wish.
Fleece Johnson is out.
No, I'm being funny.
Who the fuck is Fleece Johnson?
The warrior, the booty warrior, man.
Is that the jelly or the syrup, nigga?
Nah, nigga, that's the booty warrior.
That's the star salad, man.
Johnson, nigga?
That nigga said Fleece Johnson, man.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Who's playing that, man?
Who's doing that?
Who's playing that? That's gotta be Wide Body.
Wide Body.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I hope they block you, man.
Look, I ain't come here for this.
Pitchy man.
Vibration.
Look, you want to make sure
girl.
You want to make sure they take down your video, play this shit.
Man, what? Hey, I just sent the new Isaac Curry video, man. Y'all gonna like this one. I sent it in the put it in the chat or whatever. Woo.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Isaac Curry.
Oh yeah, I seen the video. That shit was hilarious.
Nigga said, "Roll this tomfoolery."
That nigga said, "I don't give a fuck. Nigga. I'll die. At least I'm gonna die partying."
Yeah.
Hey, ignorant shit knows no race.
At the hospital wheezing and shit.
Man, these the same motherfuckers doing
Let me tell you what happened in Detroit today. Let me tell you what happened in Detroit. So it was two girls got into it, I guess on Facebook Live or something like that. And they was like, I'm about to pull up to your house or whatever. And a bunch of people got tagged in the video. And it was a intersection, and it had to be 200 people there coming in to see these two girls fight from Facebook.
Wow.
That's what I said earlier. Hedonism, selfishness.
They at damn Miami tearing it up. God damn, with all them people on the beach, man.
Man, y'all see these motherfuckers doing
the USA. Here we go.
You see these people doing the Corona challenge?
No, yeah, licking shit. No thought about pause.
Yeah,
no thought about the
licking the toilet and shit.
I seen the dumb.
Yeah.
Somebody
She
licking the toilet on the airplane.
She could have said that. She could have said that, and she could have said, "I could have never."
Yeah. No thought of the gritty good at all.
Man, I don't think you want that.
Not now. I mean, not now.
Now I ain't telling what you were doing beforehand. You don't just become normal.
She probably two girls, one company.
How nasty is your ass if you lick a toilet?
Bitch got doo-doo gums.
Yeah, lying, man. Nasty motherfucker if you lick a toilet. Like, pass. Thank you.
He said doo-doo gums.
I'm finna go.
You with the doo-doo, bro. Come on, man.
Doo-doo gums.
Doo-doo
gums.
Actually, I got a theory about that too. I got a theory about the fact that society took away all distinction because every mediocre motherfucker gets a trophy. So you got to do outlandish shit to even get noticed. Everybody gets rewarded for.
And that's why everyone's doing all this dumb shit.
Right.
You talking about the first last place medal and shit?
Yeah, you had to be good at shit back in the day to get a medal
trophy
or to get some attention. Now you can just do some dumb shit and get 1,000 views and mediocre motherfucker.
Perfect attendance was cool. Anything else after that, you lost.
Yeah.
Mediocre. That's the only reason why she was doing that shit. Now you known as a dumbass girl over here licking toilet seats and shit. That's how you got viral.
She gonna get that. She gonna get that Pornhub deal in a minute.
Yeah, people are woefully average.
You gonna see her beside your profile picture.
And here's another thing that people don't know: that the National Association of Educational Progress shows that their norms are going down. So they even more so that their lead they had above wink other groups. That's going too, so they're not very bright either. On top of that, so they're trying to get their distinction that they can't get academically in other ways that would be like respectable. So they got to be.
They are who we thought they were.
Yeah, damn. Dumb Cody and Caitlin can't excel anymore because they're mediocre.
Fucking Stacks always got default names for people, man.
Hey man, that shit is funny.
They can't stand out anymore because the rest of the world they caught the fuck up. It got brighter, like cross seas.
Surpassed the motherfucker.
Yeah,
well, I've been feeling like for years, even in lieu of technology, the actual mindset of folks is more primitive.
Yeah.
In comparison to how shit actually is on the surface, because you think you making everything easier for you but making shit easier for you, you dumber and dumber.
Yep.
Because now you ain't doing shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
No quant skills at all. Pitiful. If I show a damn ratio and shit, they about lose their mind. Like, this is EOC compliance. It can't do a fucking fraction. A ratio,
I was
like,
about to say, yeah, ratio ain't gonna bother them if you can't comprehend the shit.
They freak the fuck out, but it's a fucking fraction that we learn in 3rd grade. You know, and these are adult students freaking out. Like, but these are the folks that we expect to be great. Like, no, they're woefully mediocre, and they're sheltered in their environments, have never been challenged, and so they have to do something to step out of that mediocrity and uselessness. So they do some dumb shit to seek attention because they otherwise have no distinction. Sad.
I just dropped the mic on nigga.
A mediocre ass generation with no talent, basically.
Yeah. Damn. Well.
You got a point.
Yeah. I forgot this part. And they got no attention span theater, so they in 100 activities trying to pad the college application to try to get in. Ain't good at any of that shit. A mediocre volleyball player in last place in cross country, they have excelled in shit. Done 20 things. Done them all.
I keep going back to that stupid ass Facebook commercial. And then 2 girls over with the damn kazoo and shit. Are you in class? Why the fuck is y'all in here blowing on kazoos and shit?
Yeah, versus why not focus?
Y'all could have did that shit outside.
Why not focus and be great at a few things or one thing? Nope, got to do 10 things.
Because can I tell you what my observation is? I think it's a very American thing to nose at the system and say, no, I'm gonna get it on my own. I'm gonna get it how I live. On the surface, that's something that's media glorified. So people without true symbols of success or that kind of success, they gravitate towards that type of shit. When in essence, like, I pray that I always tell my kids, and they young as fuck, like, nigga, your mama a teacher, I'm a teacher. Nigga, you gotta do everything you can to get straight up and down just because of who I am, nigga.
Yep.
And your mama. And so I'm gonna bust your ass and I'm gonna make you, man.
Yes, that's what my mama.
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right,
I'm saying, like, I'm not buying it. I'm not letting my kids buy into that shit to make you think like you don't have to do that shit.
No. Greatness is required. Fuck that mediocrity, man. Be great at whatever you're doing. Be great at it. That was the McKay mantra. You be great. You can't come in with them C's and shit. I'm taking the money back. You out of school. Period. I'm not paying for that. Pop's like, nah. I stayed out a year. I'm not playing with you.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I might be telling on myself, but program offers free SAT prep with proven results. Our kids scored 90 points higher on the SAT than other kids. Free 3 Saturdays a month, free academic tutoring Monday through Thursday, as well as on Saturdays. And we literally have to fight with parents to bring their kids.
I believe that.
Being okay is good enough now.
It's one thing if you got a challenge. It's one thing if you got a challenge. We try to eliminate every barrier we can. Yeah. It's one thing if you got a challenge. It's one thing if you got to work. You might have to watch your little sister. We get those things, but it's other people that's like, I didn't come just because. Like doing that shit,
nigga. Mediocrity is.
I get it. Now, you got parents out here still on some Madden shit and just want to play Madden at the house.
Yeah.
Get out and trying to do better than the parents did, and the parents won't fucking allow it because he on some bullshit or they on some bullshit.
It's like old Bill told me, you being okay is not good enough because you black and got strikes against you. You can't be average like those white boys. I mean, that's basically what he said. It's out his mouth. And damn it, if you wasn't right, even you be greater than them, they still try to question your qualification. Oh, you're an affirmative action person, this and that. You're like, yeah,
absolutely.
But I graduated before your ass out the program. Now what? So now
who is that?
Northeast. But and here's the other thing that makes me sick about this whole topic.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Now they'll be mediocre shit, not prepared. Let you get that 98. How'd you do that? Because I fucking studied. That's how. Did you?
Hey, can we give Beast and RTO a chance to talk about their record, please?
Oh, indeed.
I know we've been pontificating on some other shit, but I want to hear
Man,
these
this is like the
motherfuckers talk about
fifth,
this record.
sixth time. This is like the sixth time I done heard the word pontificate. What is going on with me in that damn word? I've been hearing this shit forever.
Man, Wallace just showing out because he got the fucking new thesaurus, man.
I know what it means. It's just I just been hearing this word a lot lately. Like I like the word. It's a dope ass word. I like.
Motherfucking vernacular 2000 of it.
Hey.
Hey, why niggas running by LPCs and shit? Wallace getting books.
Hey, I feel you, bro.
I need to be in the same book.
You want to go
like this? I need to be writing.
Hey,
Stacks know what it is.
Yeah.
You wanna go and explain it? Say what's up about the album.
Yeah, let's talk about the record, man. How did it come about?
Well, I got it. Hello, everyone. How you doing today? We talk this stuff.
Little Mike,
a couple of new projects out, little Mike ass motherfucker.
Hold on.
That nigga Mike like a pen.
Little Mike, man.
I gotta see this shit. Hold on.
Right?
Nigga pen like that magic marker Bill Cosby used to use on picture pages.
Nigga talking to a Sharpie out there, bro.
Y'all stupid.
I thought, why am I for the bus out? Picture pages, go and get your picture pages.
What's the sound it make when you hit it, though?
I'm sorry, why am I?
Don't get hurt.
Why everybody like, man, fuck y'all, nigga.
Okay, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm sorry, RTO and Beast. I'm sorry, man. Oh, shit.
All right. We got two new projects out this week. First one being we have brother RTO here, and we got Northeast Beast in the building. Shout out to Northeast Beast. They just came out with the project Lost in My Thoughts. RTO Beats. Beast, take it away.
Hey, can we let them explain how they put it together, though?
No, I'm saying that's what I told him. Take it away.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, my bad. I'm pressing me again.
Ass nigga.
I learned from the best.
Yeah, Beast?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to explain it?
Yeah, so I pretty much just been paying attention to everybody and what they've been doing. You know what I mean? Trying to keep up with everybody's sound, because nobody sounds the same within the 30 old minute, everything that y'all doing. So I pretty much just reached out to RTO and was letting him know that I wanted to work with him. Asked him if he was with it, and he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and get it done. So that's just, how everything came about. A pretty quick process, I think, you know what I mean? He sent me something pretty much immediately, you know what I'm saying? Once he, I guess he felt like he played with everything that he wanted to send. I got the beats from him, listened to him. I immediately started writing, and I was just sending him stuff through for FB Messenger, like, yo, do you rock with this? You know what I'm saying? Are you okay with that? And just went from there.
Why did you call it Lost in My Thoughts?
Just because some of the topics that I started writing about, as far as everything that I pretty much personally been going through in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? It was just me being, just lost in my thoughts, the back and forth process of, you know what I'm saying, okay, what should I do about this? Or, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with that? Just, like I said, just personal experiences that I was going through at that time.
Word. Brother RTO, man.
Dope shit, man.
Your story as well, man. You've had an eventful a couple of months, man. You want to bring everybody up to speed?
On everything? Or
yeah,
just
briefly.
Damn, about to make it all sentimental and stuff.
Man, hey, man, just say something.
Something, nigga.
Speech!
Shit. December 23rd, I got the not infamous, the phone call for the heart transplant. the funny thing about it is I had to go to a clinical visit like a week ahead of time, and they was trying to throw the idea of me just coming in for that whole Christmas, New Year's week, because unfortunately a lot of shit happens during that time. So, hey, if you go in the hospital, you get bumped up in the tier for the list. Because I was like at tier 3, but if I stay in the hospital, I get bumped up to tier 2. So they was like, yeah, you might just want to come in, and we and the wife was thinking about it, like because if I'm in there, I gotta lose pay and all that shit. Like, can we handle it financially, all that shit? So we thought about it, and we was gonna go. So I had to go that Monday if I was gonna go. End up Monday morning, like what was it, 2:53 a.m. They call like, we got a heart for you. Get your ass up and come down. So that was crazy. So we were gonna leave that Monday anyway, but it still ended up getting the call. So it all worked out. Got the call, got dressed.
That was rather harsh.
What?
Get your ass down here and get this heart.
Yeah, man. He said exactly like that. Yeah. It was,
I was sitting back thinking, like, man, how'd you take that? Paul.
You better get your ass up and come and get this heart.
Right.
You want a heart?
I imagine it sounding like E40 when he said that.
You want a heart, don't you?
So fucking drove down there. Man, the feeling though was crazy. Like, that was a surreal feeling. Like, I can't believe this shit's happening. Like, all the shit that I've been through to get to this point, and this shit is here. Like, we're fucking here. Like, I was lightweight freaking out that whole ride to the hospital. Like, trying to be cool, like, it's all good, but then I'm worried about surgery because once again it's another open heart surgery. Not all is successful, so I'm worried. I'm not really worried, but just definitely in the back of my mind and shit, just praying and just making sure my mental is good on that, trying to be positive about everything, and did that. Got to the hospital. They I had to wait for a while because the heart wasn't local. I think it was cross country, probably from the East Coast or something. So they had to fly it or helicopter it or however they do it. Probably would fly it or whatever. And when with these things, it can go up to the second, and they can just deny it. So it can get the heart can fly over here, and doctors take a look at it, and they see one thing wrong, and he's like, "Nah, this ain't it." So you can get prepped and all that, everything ready to go, about to be in the you can be in the surgery room, and they'll be like, "Nah." So that's in the back of my mind too. I'm like just hoping everything is cool, and everything ended up being cool. The heart, probably like the best match possible. Like, you couldn't get no more better. So that's pretty much the reason why I feel so good now. Like, this motherfucker was perfect. Like, it was basically made for me. But I don't
praise God.
I saw you getting your Jack LaLanne on earlier, man.
I did.
I call him Cali Muscle. What's you guys' favorite?
But
What's your,
go ahead.
Sorry, you were still doing your story. I'm sorry, man. Excuse me.
So that happened. I got the transplant, but still had complications. Got through those complications. The surgery took like 3 days, so it started on the 23rd, and it done by like the 26th, and I woke up on the 27th. So it was all through Christmas and everything. So had to do all the crazy recovery shit and back and forth and trying to walk and all this shit. Then during the hospital stay, I was in there for a month. Had to go through the whole muscle, not atrophy. I say neuropathy, but so dealing with that right now. I'm trying to build my strength back and all that shit. That's why I started the video of me working out and everything, trying to get muscle mass back and shit. Cause I was on some Bambi shit and being birthed, walking around trying to walk and shit, legs wobbly as fuck. So getting this shit going and everything's good now. I'm like, shit, I'm straight. I'm ready to go hoop.
Well, welcome back, man, to life, brother.
Regular life.
Regular life.
Shit.
Happy for you, man.
I can all joking aside, man. I can tell you, man, when he hit me up and let me know that, man, like you would have thought that it was emotional for me just to even think about it. Like, man, like just being happy for this chapter. He's closing that chapter of his life, man. Through, like he said, through all the hardships that he endured in that particular phase of his journey or whatever. Then for him to share that news with me this mad early in the morning, man, I sat in my chair and I teared up. I was like, damn, man, thank God, bro.
Yep, same here. Same here. I told my wife, we both cried, man.
You got you too,
Absolutely.
huh? I'm talking to this cat regularly one time. I just thought, I gotta go, man. I can't talk to you.
We cried.
Damn onions, man.
And praise God too, man.
Hey,
like,
I was talking to somebody. Let me cut y'all off. I was talking to somebody, man. We were saying how, like, for you, man, like the smallest things, man, mean so much when you know what I mean. When you start thinking about it, and we take so much shit for granted in this world, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
like I said, it was hard. Like I can't make a fucking sandwich for myself at the time. Like, you know how many times you go up and make a damn peanut butter jelly sandwich for yourself? Shit.
And it seems like it's the simplest thing in the world to do.
It is.
And I'll just go on record and say, you want to. I admire you so much, man, with your perspective for all you've gone through. Always upbeat, positive, never down on yourself. Always
never
determined.
complaining.
Yeah, man, you're such a special person, man. I want that to be known that I feel that way. That you're amazing, man. I admire you, man. You don't understand.
You don't realize every time RTO's on every hangout, never miss a hangout. Like you don't see RTO on a hangout. RTO's on hangout more than most. Like all the stuff he was going to, I never seen him sweat, or if you will. Like,
man, it's just amazing,
if you did,
man.
you were doing a good job of hiding it, man.
I mean, I do, but it's
gonna break some
like,
ankles, though.
He got that work waiting for him. Yeah,
no doubt. I'm gonna chop. I'm gonna the ankles up.
Hey, man, I'm a guard too, so I know the tricks of the trade, bro. Hey.
Yeah.
I know stuff, so yeah, we all gonna get that game going.
Man, he got that heart transplant and beat me in 2K.
You got that work coming, bro.
Hey man, I can say I'm got between the legs now. You feel me?
That work waiting on you.
We go over
I done mastered that move.
We go over to Northeast Beach. There's a guy, and one thing I admire about Beast, man, is he keeps it moving. And this guy works. Right. He's a worker, man. Like, for you guys to pair up, it's a dope combination.
That's the reason why I wanted to do something with Beast, because I saw the hustle.
Yeah, he's a hustler.
Like, he out here,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Indeed. Props.
He's quick with his shit too. You said him something. Hey man, he wrote this shit like, God damn.
Props, brother. Indeed. Because that's difficult to find among MCs. A lot of them cats be lunching like a mother. They be lunching like crazy. Man.
What's your favorite track off the project?
For me, Feel Alright.
Okay. Beast.
For me, my personal favorite, I would probably have to say Feel Alright too.
All right, so there we have it. We're gonna go ahead and play that real quick for the audience and for the playback. This is Feel Alright, produced by RTO. Oh, shout out to Mental the God as well. He went ahead and did executive producing on this. Shout out to him. This one is Feel Alright, produced by RTO. Here we go. That was Feel Alright from the album Lost in My Thoughts, Northeast Beast RTO Beats. Congratulations, hell of a song, hell of a project. Go check that out. Bandcamp.com/Northeast Beast. Check it out. Congrats. I forgot. Jay Bishop also dropped something as well. Forgot about the homie Jay Bishop.
Yes.
JB Swift,
I got him.
JB Swift today.
Got him. He's up here. I was gonna go there too. I got two up here. Jay Bishop as well. Hey Jay, man, real quick, man. Let's talk about your latest release as well, my friend.
Just dropping a single. I'm trying some new things as far as trying to drop singles every month. So I put this out and just seeing how it goes and trying different things. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Someday, something will catch.
Hey, it's all dope, man. In the meanwhile, we're going. It's a crazy journey, man. It's all. Also, don't forget to check out Life Goes On by RTO. We're gonna swing back and listen to something from Jay Bishop, but first we're gonna go ahead and the next one was Agent Smith. Also dropped the project Recomposition. Dropped the other day. The homie Agent Smith 78. Unfortunately, he's not on the panel. I sent him a link before, but no luck. But we're gonna go ahead and play something off it. Maybe play something. You guys got a favorite? Something that you?
Oh, I do. That shit is called Memories, yo.
Memories. Okay.
Memories.
Okay. This is Memories off of the Agent Smith
project. No. Play The Other Day. That's my shit.
Okay. The Other Day. Recomposition. Now, what number is that?
That's 15.
And why is niggas doing the Beyonce thing with these project releases? I'm just curious.
It's not on here.
What's the Beyonce thing?
Just dropping it without no promo.
Thank you, RT.
Oh.
Hey,
you're welcome.
Give me another one while the 15's not on here for some reason.
Second song though.
Broke down.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Knowing Is once again. Knowing Is off of Recomposition. Agent Smith. Here we go.
Woo.
That was
Oh.
That was Knowing Is off of Recomposition. Agent Smith 78. Go check that out as well. Bandcamp.com/Agent Smith. Shout out to the homie Agent Smith. Yeah, we'll check that out. Grab that. Next we're gonna go
for shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Conversations online. Jay Bishop. Here we go. Jay, you want to tell us a little bit about this, brother?
Just a song I wrote. It's basically about communication and why two people can't talk to each other no more because they talk to each other so much through social media and Facebook and shit that they can't even have a real conversation together anymore.
Wow,
that's deep.
Yeah, that's the truth though.
Yeah, man, that was some Deepak Chopra shit right there.
Social. That's the generation. No social skills.
It was Conversations Online. Jay Bishop. Here we go. Hold on. Wi-Fi been tripping lately, man. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Somebody fucking up.
Pay your fare. Pay your fare.
Nah, this is Wi-Fi, man.
No, it ain't true. I know.
This is crazy. Sorry. Woo! Conversations Online. Jay Bishop, Lay Past Music. Go check that single out.
Bandcamp.
Jay Bishop hitting the high notes, brother.
Right.
I know you been up there, like, yeah.
You touched me with that one.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Jay Bishop out here writing whole songs and shit, bro.
He ain't lying.
Shit, man. That's what's up.
Wow, talent, man.
Great month.
That's a record right there.
Yeah, I thought Alexander O'Neal was gonna come out the back doing the background, man.
Where's Sherelle? You know, to do
yeah, that's all he missing. Off this next one, he need like a female vocalist on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Reese Palmer when you need her?
That was dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Jay Bishop ain't playing fair, man.
Hey, truth be told, that shit can get some burn on the like the adult contemporary.
Yeah.
I can hear Drake on that. I'm just saying.
Drake?
Nah, Drake might fuck that up.
Nah, Drake ain't got that in him.
I can hear him trying that. I can hear him trying that.
That's like a LL Cool J featuring LL Cool J type of shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's too much fun.
One shot at love, ass nigga.
Y'all hear that bass he had in the back?
How'd it go?
Hold on, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down.
Honestly, if I could give my song to anybody, I would try to give him the Fonte right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I can hear that. Yeah.
Him and Zoe. Yeah.
Well, man,
I can hear like Carmen Rogers on that shit and like what's the chick Booty from Tamisha Wadden Booty. Singing Booty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I can hear.
Hurts. I got a song with Reese on it, but it ain't ready yet.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
I can hear a female rapping on this, like really like back and forth type, like a.
I can hear Bobby Brown rapping on that shit.
Well, yeah, so that's it in a nutshell.
Just with the fact that you want me, Jackie.
So it's been a hell of a month in March, man.
Call the Ghostbusters in the English.
That's a proton packed on the back and they strap.
That's that Sean Fury flow right there.
Oh no, please don't.
Which reminds me.
Add it all together equals the BBB posse.
All right, cut it out.
That's a deep cut right there, nigga.
Right.
BBB posse.
You got heart and soul back there doing them Running Man, nigga. Oh, he finna get flagged.
He said, I don't give a fuck, I guess.
Man, that shit sound like fucking how was made music right there.
That shit sound like Aisha, nigga, the adult version.
The fucking like Bollywood version.
Yeah.
I got one in the works. I got one.
Bang, 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 bang.
We got coming up. Hey Wallace, when you dropping, brother?
Whoa.
Stop, yo.
You know what? When am I dropping?
That wasn't a pause. Y'all. Where that pause at?
I'm not probably.
What?
You said you had a beat.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, I did, but I wanna keep working on this album with JB Swift. So I'm trying to dedicate my attention to doing that.
Okay.
I don't mean that you can't still drop your beat. Ain't gotta be right this second.
We'll see what happens.
I'm dropping.
Is it done? It's done.
We'll see what happens.
Is he dead?
Nah.
Is he dead?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'm sure time is hard to come by right about now.
Mm-hmm.
I got an all-star cast on the way. That's why I have a name for it yet, but I'm working. It's in a month. I'll have it out of here, man. I did a little work this weekend. Sent some stuff out. Got some stuff back. Really looking good. Got some nice features on here, man. I have a few I had sitting in the stash that I haven't used anything. I'm gonna use it. It's gonna be great, man. So shout out to everybody that contributed and helped out. And I'm working to get it out. Just got things in the way. Time. That's all, man. So I know we got some more stuff coming out. March. Sean got a feature from Sean Fury.
And I might possibly have another project coming out next month or in May, probably April.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
man.
I got another single
Right.
ready
Oh,
for
boy.
next
You ain't-
month,
Come on
and
on mute.
we'll see where we go.
Yeah, it's great, man. People getting in the, you know, it's. I mean, like a lot of y'all cats, y'all released a lot of stuff, man. So it's kind of like clockwork for y'all. So it's me. I'm trying to get on the clock so I can kind of start getting a little circle. Which, you know, if I did it, yes, and not, you know. I mean, I ain't trying to rush to put stuff out. I just want to make sure it's as I progress.
You got beats, so it's not like you don't have shit. Like you got to make something new. You got shit in the cut.
Yep.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean, like for me, the shit that I'm dropping is not like shit that I made like yesterday. It's just shit in the cut that I just ain't released yet.
You know what it be sometimes? It'll be my progression because I think I'm learning still, and I'm getting better.
Well, you're gonna always be learning, though. You don't never stop learning.
Right.
I mean,
you're always going to progress.
Of course, I'm talking about more than ever. The last 4 years, the progression has been definitely on a fast track, where opposed to back before that. You know, I should focus on. I focus on a lot. I kind of put production to the side to focus on DJing at the time. You know, I used to like to make beats, but I never really took it seriously. But I like DJing. So, but these last 4 years being around like-minded people has definitely fast tracked my progression. So when next time you look, I look at last year, I look at the stuff I put out. I mean, I made last year, and I look like, damn, bro. I go back and like, what was I thinking putting this here just for mixing? Kind of, it's the mixing, man. For me, it's been about a lot of small, low frequency things, man. I'm trying to learning like with the side chaining and stuff. That stuff wasn't present in my other stuff. Now it is, and kind of like, man, what can I do?
But since you said it's mixing, you can always go back and fix it, though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
About to say,
go fix it.
You can still go back and just remix your old stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Make it better. And it'll be easier too because you already got a default now to work on.
Exactly.
Quick. I mean, that's how I did with that old nighttime stuff. I mean, I learned how to mix with Logic. I could fix it where I couldn't do it before.
I mean, because musically wise, I ain't heard shit whack for you, so. The beats is always going to be fucking amazing, so let's just mix it in. Go back and adjust.
The beat's mad, man. Mad
exactly.
beats.
I mean,
kick-ass
each beat that you got for Talk That Stuff is a project.
And there's your beat title, kick-ass beats. I mean, your beats basically sound you kick somebody's ass, man.
I mean, basically, there's no expiration date on the shit.
Right, they show the fuck ain't.
Like that song, Conversations Online, I wrote the lyrics, I think, January, February, but that beat is from June of last year. I did that.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Put out. Yeah.
You got something else.
You know you may have heard it, but everyone else ain't heard it, so it's new to us.
I see how you playing, Hurts. Okay. I got the Bob Barker mic. Price is right, nigga.
They got the Wing Martindale mic.
Oh shit!
I
gotta eat it, man.
Yeah. Just that why I got
like your pet could be spayed or neutered.
Working on the follow up Big Stacks and Nighttime joint right now too. So.
Hey, you know what? In all seriousness, I tell why about it often, man. Like I said, man, with the type of production that you have and the type of your work ethic, you're too humble.
Yeah, star in the making, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, I've been saying the same thing.
He's too humble for my liking, bro. Like, you got to have a teaspoon of arrogance somewhere, man.
Yeah, because you
trying to tell me,
man, for real.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, that shit be dope as fuck, man.
Y'all don't understand, man. I got the circles that I'm in that I'm very, very fortunate to be around. Y'all motherfuckers is like, man, I'm real. Sometimes I'm like, damn, bro, I'm really around these motherfuckers. Like, for a motherfucker like Jay Bishop, the shit that I just played, I'm in a hangout with that.
That shit is amazing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to this dude, he telling me about mixing shit. Like, y'all don't understand, man. Like,
all I want is Jay Bishop to put out another full-length project like that, man. But on the album cover, I just need him to be in a powder blue tux, man, with the cane.
Man, like, that shit happens.
But he gotta be laying down like Freddie Jackson, though.
Yes, you get me. Yes.
All right, guys, that's gonna end it for tonight for this Talk That Stuff. I'd like to thank everybody that came out.
Listen at this nigga.
Big Stacks, Black Mav, Davenport, J Bishop, Northeast Beats, Mr. Wallace, Rod Wallace, RTO, Tay Lee, That Blessed Girl, and myself. Check us out next week. Talk That Stuff number 2 for 2020. On the count of 3, let's go ahead and peace it out. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Peace.
Come on, man. Listen to that. Really?
This shit's stupid.